I hear him inside the house with other girls. I hear him. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. People keep staring at me and I don't know why. Good morning, y'all. I might need some more lip gloss. I'm about to be late to class once again. It is 9:15. My class starts at 9:35. I am nowhere near my destination. Today, I am starting the little segment where it's story times with Tati while I'm in the car. And so I'm going to tell y'all a story about my crazy ex. So I dated this rapper. Y'all would know him too, but I'm not going to give him no names. We're going to call him... We'll call him Shada. We'll call him Shada. So me and Shada, we dated for a few months. Like a good hefty few months though. So we dated. When I met him, he had just gotten out the hospital. He got a surgery. And he got the surgery because he got shot at, or he got shot. I think it was between 7 and 10 times he got shot. So Shada gets shot. Whoa. And he has a colostomy bag. If y'all don't know what that is, that's like a poopy bag on your stomach. So because I liked his personality and because I liked him as a person, we were cool, right? So the poopy bag didn't really mean nothing to me. My friends was like, "Oh, that's so disgusting that you actually dated somebody that had a colostomy bag, this and that," right? But you look past that when you when you dig personality. Okay, and so he has the bag. We hang out. I get my friend to do his hair. We just do a whole bunch of stuff together. We spent a New Year's together, but right before New Year's, he broke up with me. He broke up with me on Christmas. Okay, mind you, he didn't drive, and he didn't live close to me. He lived about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour away. And I get what you're saying, that's not far, but at the time, I'm probably 17, 18. That's far. I would be over there either by myself or with my friend. And I would tell my mom that I was going to my friend's house. Right before Christmas, he had his surgery to get the bag taken off of his stomach. By this time, we're probably dating for 4 or 5 months, I think. He gets the surgery to get the bag taken off. I convinced my mom that I'm going to go see a friend. I think I said a friend from school or something at the hospital. So I take me and my friend. We go to the hospital where he's at. The nurses are not taking care of him at all. He is in bed. They haven't given him a sponge bath. He has stuff on his clothes. His puke bucket is just messy and nasty. His room was just disgusting. And so me, as his girlfriend, I go in there and I clean up. He's in and out of sleep. I was actually there when the nurses came to clean out his wound. After that, I think they gave him some medicine and then he just went to sleep. And so I have his phone and I'm just looking through his phone. And he has a whole bunch of pictures of his ex. It's funny because I didn't go to the messages. That wasn't the first thing I went to. The first thing I went to was Snapchat. I went to Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and then I went to his messages. And so he didn't have anything in his messages, but his Snapchat and his camera roll had pictures and videos of his ugly ass ex. His ex was ugly, okay? She was super, super ugly. And so I'm just like, ew, like, why is she still sending him videos? Like, this is nasty, this is ugly. So I block her on Snapchat, right? And then if you go to Snap, so before I block her, I change her name, right? And so I change her name. I says, do not unblock, and I blocked her. And I don't remember if he ever said anything to me about it, but that was funny. So I get irritated and I have an attitude with him because I'm seeing what's in his phone. He wakes up, I give him his phone back, and I'm like, come on, let's go, to my friend that came with me. And she's like, what's the matter? What's the matter? He's like, I can't get a hug or a kiss before you leave me. I'm like, you're good. And I just leave. So she's like, what's the matter? And I told her what I found. And she's like, you could have talked to him. I'm like, no, like, I'm not beat. Like, as soon as you do something wrong, you're just chopped, right? Like, I have to be dating you for a while or have, like, the craziest feelings I ever felt in my life for me to talk about something that I feel disrespected about. You know what I mean? Like I've said before that I verbalize my feelings, and I'll let you know what you do wrong, but you have to ask me. If you don't ask me, I know that you don't care, period. And so he texts me, and like, he apologized. He said it was old. He said a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, like, I'm over it. And so on Christmas Day, he's still in the hospital. His mom goes to see him. Mind you, his mom had not seen him the entire time he was in the hospital. Okay? I was there. His mom did not come until, like, the last few days. I can't remember how many times she came, but before I came, she did not come. His own mother did not go to the hospital. So his mom's at the hospital, and he's texting me, but I know that it's not him. Like, it's weird because I know how he texts. You know how somebody texts. It wasn't him texting me, and I knew that it was a female because the type time they were on, it was just weird. And so I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? And on my side, I'm at my grandparents' house because that's how we started off Christmas. I'm with my older cousin. I literally just told her that I had a boyfriend, how we met, like, how things were going, how he was doing. Literally just told her, right? Because I don't tell my family until I feel like it's serious. Literally just told her. In the middle of telling her, he texts me and he breaks up with me. I'm like, what the heck? Like, what type of, like, what is this? After I tell her, oh, never mind, like, we just broke up, she's like, what? I'm just like, he's being really weird. She reads the messages and she's like, what the heck is going on? Like, this is some really weird-ish. I'm like, yeah, I know. And so I leave it alone and, like, try not to cry about it because we haven't been dating for that long, but it was just the fact that I really messed with him. And so I get home, bawl my eyes out, right? And I'm like, but I'm not bawling my eyes out because I'm sad. I'm bawling my eyes out because I'm irritated and frustrated. Because I'm calling him, he's not answering. I try to ask my mom if I could go see him. And my mom was like, no, like, why are you messing with somebody that's getting shot at and shot? After that, there wasn't much I could do. Like, my parents said I can't go, so I couldn't go. At the time, I didn't even have my own car, so I really couldn't go. The reason why I wanted to go see him is because I need to talk to you. Like, I don't understand what's going on. We need to talk face to face so I can really get in your face. Like, that, the way that he went about it was just so weird. And I wanted to be in his face like, what is wrong with you? Like, I really wanted to yoke him up. So a few weeks later, he gets out the hospital. Like I said, he's a rapper, so he's doing, like, shows and everything, just back like nothing ever happened. And we set a date for when he came back for me to go see him. That day comes, and like I said, he lives 45 minutes to an hour away. At the time, I'm 17, 18 years old. I think I left my house around like 8 or 9. I go to his house. I'm texting him, calling him. I send him pictures of me in front of his house. I hear him inside of his house, and he doesn't come outside. His little cousin comes outside and he's like, you can't be doing pop-ups. What's wrong with you? Why are you doing pop-ups? You can't be doing pop-ups. But I'm his girlfriend. Am I right? Like, I am his girlfriend, right? He's like, yeah, but did you talk? We set up this specific day. Why would I? So his little cousin is like, well, he's not here. He's at his grandmother's house. But I hear him inside the house with other girls. I hear him. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. So he's in the house with another girl. His cousin's like, oh, he's not here. He's at my grandmother's house. I'm like, okay. And what time is he coming back? What time is he coming back? He's like, oh, well, I don't know. I'll text him. I'm like, okay. Right? I'm just chilling in the car. Okay. I'm like, so do you expect me to leave and come back when he comes home or what? And he was like, yeah, just go home and he'll call you when he gets home. I'm like, but I don't think you understand. Like, I'm here now. If I go home, I'm not coming back. Like, period. I'm not coming back. So he's like, well, yeah, just go home and he'll text you or he'll call you. I'm just like, this don't make sense. This makes no sense. So I'm calling him, texting him. Y'all, I hear him inside the house with another girl. Like, they're loud. And I'm on my way home. But I don't go home. I go see, I was talking to another rapper. And I went to go to the studio with him. Not that I was going to the studio with my boyfriend, but I went to the studio because this rapper is my favorite rapper. And he had DM'd me on Instagram a few times. And I'm like, okay, bet. Like, no, this is what happened. So he DM'd me to come to the studio with him a while back. But I had a boyfriend. I didn't go. Right? But when I found out that he was in the house with another girl, I texted him. I was like, are you in the studio today? He was like, yeah. Are you in my area? I'm like, yeah, send the addy. So he sends the addy, and I go pull up to the studio. So I'm in the studio with them, and then I call my friend, and she comes to meet me there. So we're in the studio just chilling, vibing, listening to music. He actually dropped one of my favorite songs that he's dropped. He was recording in the studio. And so we vibing or whatever, cooling. After that, we were probably there for maybe like 3 hours, and then we went home. So I go home, everything's fine, right? He texts me the next morning, and he apologizes, right? And he was like, I love you, I'm sorry, I was asleep, but I know that he's lying. Okay, I know that he's lying. So we're good for maybe another, I want to say 1 to 2 months. Then he breaks up with me again. And at this point, I'm just like so done, so irritated, because it's just like, why do you keep breaking up with me? And there's a whole bunch of thoughts running through my head. Like, are you breaking up with me so you can mess with other girls? Are you breaking up? Like, why? I didn't understand. He would break up with me, then get back together with me. We break up. He blocks me. And I remember this day so vividly because I was literally about to go to school. And the day before, we were talking about a YouTube video that Nathan dropped.
Have you ever cheated on someone?
I cheat all the time. I've cheated in every relationship I've ever been in. Karma's gonna be haul assing on me. So he's like, oh, so you cheating on me? Oh, so you cheating on me? He gets really tight. I'm like, no, like, I've only ever been in one real relationship. This was my second real relationship. I was like, in my first relationship, he cheated on me, so I cheated on him. It was that type of situation. So I tried to explain that to him. He's like, nah, like, I don't believe it. He was tight. And then he relaxed. Then the next morning, he broke up with me. And I'm just like, I literally cannot do this. Like, I'm too pop to be doing this back and forth with this guy. Like, he don't do nothing for me. So we're arguing, and I'm texting him, and I'm like, and just so you don't come back, I cheated on you, right? mind you, I didn't cheat on this boy, but I just told him that to piss him off, right? As soon as I send that message, I realized that I'm blocked, right? Few weeks go by, maybe like 1 or 2 weeks go by, he texts me again. I delete his number. He's like, hey. I'm like, who is this? He was like, it's Shada. And I'm like, he was like, it's Shada, you deleted my number? I'm like, why are you texting me? He's like, because I knew you would text me back. That set me off. That literally set me off. Because I'm just like, at that point, I felt like he'd been playing me the entire time. Like, when I tell you I was beyond irritated, I was beyond irritated. And so I'm like, oh, so you didn't get my last text. He was like, nah, what was it? So I screenshot it just so he knew that I actually sent the message. And I sent it to him. And he's like, you cheated on me, son? You cheated on me? I'm like, yup. I said, yup. He's calling me, trying to FaceTime me. I'm like, nah, like, I don't feel like talking to you. We don't have nothing to talk about. So he's texting me. He was like, did you forget that I know where you live, son? He's like, I know where you live. He's like, I'm gonna come kill you and your family. He's like, I'm gonna shoot up that nice car that you got. I'm gonna shoot up everything you got. I'm gonna kill you. Like, I'm like, why? Why are you gonna kill me? Like, you've been playing me this whole, why are you gonna kill me? He's like, you dumb to even think that we were actually dating this whole time. I was cheating on you this whole time. Then a few months go by, and he blocked me on Instagram too. He blocked me on Instagram. He blocked me on Snapchat. He blocked me off everything. The girlfriend at the time followed me. And I'm just like, oh, this girl ugly too. so I follow her back. And I'm looking at her, like, pictures and stuff. So I find him through her. And so I follow him. He follows me back. And I'm promoting Nathan's YouTube video, right? So I could have promoted any YouTube video, but I decided to promote that one. And so in that one, it was like my favorite things about Shada, and I actually said his real name in that YouTube video. And so I put it on my Instagram story, and she saw it, and she was like, stop talking about my man. I'm like, oh, you mean our man? I said, oh, you mean our man? Y'all, I'm petty, okay? I'm super petty at this point, because I don't care, like, that. No, that's not my man, but it was my man. It was my man. And so what? So, and on top of that, he blocked me, and like we could have fixed it. Okay, we could have fixed. This is, yo, I'm realizing I'm really crazy. But anyway, so she's talking. I guess she's texting him on the other end, and he's just denying that we ever dated, right? So, like I said in my question text, she was like, y'all never dated. He would never date you. That's what she was saying to me, right? And so I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I had time to argue today. And she's like, and so do I. She was like, you're not about to, she was like, stop talking about my man. On my Instagram story, I'm posting like, oh, I hope you're having fun with our man. I was being super messy, y'all. I was being really messy. And so she's still texting me, and she's just going off. This is on Instagram. She's just going off on me. And he's telling me to stop, and he's telling me all this other stuff. And I was done. I honestly was done. But she had to say something else. So she was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, B, and don't say nothing to me, and delete. Don't have my boyfriend's name in your mouth again, right? And so as soon as she says that, she's convinced that we never messed around. Like, I'm just a fan, okay? And that's when I sent her pictures of both of us. And that girl was quiet, okay? Capital Q-U-I-E-T. Quiet, okay? She was, listen, y'all. I know she was mad. I know she was mad. But that, like I said, try me. Like, don't ever, like, you will never get the last word with me, period. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoy my story time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video.
My boy just spray shit, yeah. Probably ain't racist, yeah. They gon' ape shit, yeah. These niggas basic. Yeah, if I want it, I take